Beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down. One-sided domination, bro. Nigeria came into this game with a fucking belt. They came in with a belt to whoop ass. That's what they did, bro. They bent Algeria back up and they said, we are worthy of the name Nigeria. Like you see that Geria that both these two countries shares, right? Nigeria gets to walk away with owning that shit, bro. With owning that word right there. What a beatdown, bro. First half domination. Second half, the goals came. Even when Algeria was 2 goals down and they had to fight back, Nigeria's defense was solid. They did a great job making sure that Algeria don't even get away with a consolation prize, man, with a 1 goal deficit. Nothing at all, man. Ajayi, Bassi doing what they had to do. O'Shea Samuels, what an amazing player, bro, contributing to the offense, playing so well at the defense. It was amazing, bro. How you guys doing? It's Black Ralphie here. Also, I like to call myself Hash Black sometimes. I kind of switching between the names because I have other channels, but thank you guys for tuning in. I'm here to talk about Algeria versus Nigeria, the African Cup of Nations, African Cup of Nations, which is um AFCON quarterfinals. Algeria nil, Nigeria 2, bro. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, the score line does not reflect the beatings that Algeria got. The scoreline does not reflect the performance that Nigeria gave on the pitch, bro. It was a beautiful performance, man. 2, 3 goals should have been scored in the first half. Algeria had nothing going on, bro. There is nothing that memorable that you could be like, okay, Algeria had a chance right here to score a goal. Maybe Algeria was very threatening in that run. Mahrez, if he just made an extra pass, he could have done something. If Zerouki had something going on, if Amura could have done, bro, nothing. None of these Algerian players could do anything, bro. Even the Manchester City left back Arnuri he put Houdini. He put a Houdini, bro. He was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found in the offense, nowhere to be found in the defense. It was all around horrible, shambolic performance for the Algerian national team. And I believe they're known as the Foxes, bro. Because the Super Eagles, every single player in that lineup all had an amazing performance in that game. This was probably the first. I know that Nigeria has been scoring goals to beat Tunisia. They scored 3 goals against Tunisia, 4 goals against Mozambique, and now they're scoring 2 goals against Algeria, right? But you can just like this team is moving. The identity that this Super Eagles have is vastly different from the identity that we saw in the World Cup qualifiers, bro. And I have to give all credit to Eric Chell. Eric Chell deserves a lot of credit for creating an identity that this team has right now, bro. Almost 30 goals, and they have conceded about 15 goals right now. Under the ever since Eric Chell's been in charge, I believe. I might be wrong. I'm hoping somebody could fact check that for me, But I do believe there's is a very similar stat in my opinion. So the game started out with just Nigeria just dominating the first half, bro, making amazing runs. Oche Samuel was playing those passes to Adams. Adams was looking so threatening. Osimhen was looking so threatening. They had about six shots, 6 on target, I believe it was. Um 13 shots, 6 shots on target, 5 big chances. Nigeria had 2.92 expected goals. 2.92 expected goals, bro. It was insane. And they had 1.0 in the first half. First half, Algeria had 0 expected goals, 0 total shots, 0 shots on target, 0 big chances, bro. Zero corners. They could not get nothing going on. They had nothing going on offensively, bro. Like, honestly, I should give a shout out to the defense of Algeria because they did a good job with those last ditch defending, bro. It was last minute, last second defending, and it was a lot of um saves that Lucas Zidane was doing. I think Lucas Zidane was the best player. Lucas Zidane was Algeria best player, man. And Lucas Zidane is the son of Zinedine Zidane, football legend, one of my favorite players to ever watch. I saw him in the stands and him just watching the game, seeing his boy. He was looking like he was the godfather, man. My boy, my boy. Look what they're doing to my boy. Algeria failed him because I feel like in that lineup, Lucas Zidane had the highest, he will probably have the highest rating, in my opinion. First half was over, second half came, and just right a couple minutes right after, as soon as second half started, Bruno Onyemaechi was on the wings, running down, made a lovely cross, and it was such a powerful header by Victor Osimhen, bro. And I think Nigeria needed that because all this domination that they were doing, if they don't have a goal if they don't have a goal to reward that, this would have been a problem. It would have kept Algeria in the game and allowed them to have the confidence and the belief, the hope that they could come back and win this game. So that goal that Osimhen scored with such a powerful header was so much needed for Nigeria and for the Nigerian fans to be like, okay, finally, all our hard work, all our domination has resulted in scoring a goal. And that's what matters a lot. That is the whole point of the domination. That's the whole point of trying to just dominate the game and just have that goal to show to give the reward of how great you guys have been playing. And Osimhen gave them that breath of relief. He gave them that relief by scoring such a beautiful header, man. And I just want to make this clear right now. Osimhen, I think he has about either four goals in the African tournament, one shot behind Brahim Diaz, who's been an amazing baller as well. And he's two goals shy of Rashidi Yekini, who is the highest goal scorer in the Nigerian football team in the history of the game of Nigerian football. So he is two goals behind Rashidi Yekini. Victor Osimhen has the chance to me, he's already the greatest striker in Nigerian history, but stats and records wise, he will be the greatest striker in Nigeria Super Eagles history. And that is so great to see from Osimhen, man. As a Chelsea fan, I'm so hurt that we did not have a chance to get this guy. Like, to hell with the wages, man. To hell with the wages structure, bro. We should have gotten Victor Osimhen because he would have helped us a lot in our current standings right now. I also want to give a shout out to Akko Adams. Came in couple minutes, about almost 10 minutes later. Akko Adams came. Victor Osimhen gave the assist to Adam. Adams slotted up. He just tapped the ball in, and there you go. Just 2-0, bro. Big, 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 big second goal. I've always said one goal is not enough. You to kill a team off or to have a comfortable lead, you have to score two goals. Three goals, you've killed the game. It's going to take a miracle for a team to come back and equalize three goals, bro. Two goals to be very comfortable and possibly finish the game. And that was what Nigeria needed. And Akko Adams gave them that, bro. It was amazing, bro. I have to give a shout out to the whole team. This Super Eagles is looking so monstrous, bro. They squeeze Algeria like lemon. They squeeze Algeria like lemon, bro. Like, even Mares couldn't get nothing going on, bro. He got locked down, shut down by Onyemaechi. Calvin Bassey was amazing. Ajayi, Ndidi, Onyeka, Alexi Wobi. Alexi Wobi has been amazing this African tournament, bro. It's such a shame how NFF, the Nigerian Football Federation, is doing these guys dirty, bro. NFF is doing these guys dirty. You have a great generation of players right now, bro. And the NFF is doing a horrible job trying to invest in this team, bro, to get them better. Shout out to Lookman. I've always felt like Lookman doesn't do well in the 10 position, but he was amazing in the 10 position, bro. So shout out to him. Right now, I believe it should be Nigeria versus Morocco, which would be one of the craziest games ever, bro. Nigeria versus Morocco. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to make a preview for that. I never make previews for the AFCON, but I will make a preview for this, man, because Nigeria versus Morocco is the type of game that should be in the AFCON finals, bro. So you guys tell me what you guys think. Who do you guys think was the man of your match? I think Oshai Samuel was the man of the match for me. Most people say it's Victor Osimhen because he had the goal and assist, and that's fine. So you guys tell me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, especially for Senegal. What was it? Egypt versus Ivory Coast. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace.